Dimash Qudaibergen, artiste du Kazakhstan.
Dimash Qudaibergen is more than just a singer. He's often described as a phenomenon. Born Din Muhammad Kanatuli Qudaibergen on May 24, 1994, in the Kazakh city of Aktobe, music was woven into his life from the very beginning. Raised in a family of professional musicians, he grew up surrounded by melodies, instruments, and a deep respect for Kazakhstan's cultural heritage. It wasn't long before people noticed there was something rare about his voice. As a child, Dimash would spend hours practicing piano and learning traditional Kazakh instruments like the dombra, honing not just his skills, but also his connection to music as a form of storytelling. By his teenage years, it was clear he had something extraordinary. His voice carried an emotional depth and range that seemed almost otherworldly. The world truly began to notice him in 2017 when he stepped onto the stage of the Chinese competition show Singer. Performing in front of millions, he delivered soaring notes with effortless power, moving from operatic highs to delicate whispers in a way that stunned both judges and viewers. Overnight, Dimash went from a rising talent to an international sensation. Fans around the globe, many of whom didn't even speak his language, connected instantly to the raw emotion in his performances. What makes Dimash so unique isn't just his legendary six-octave vocal range, it's the way he uses it. His music defies categories, blending classical, pop, folk, and contemporary sounds into something deeply his own. He's just as comfortable performing an aria as he is singing a heartfelt ballad, and his concerts often feel like a journey through different worlds of sound. Beyond the stage, Dimash remains humble and grounded. Despite his fame, he often speaks of representing Kazakhstan proudly, carrying his culture into the spotlight wherever he performs. He writes and composes much of his own music, and his mastery of multiple instruments shows that his artistry runs far deeper than just his voice. For fans, watching Dimash perform isn't simply about hearing a song, it's an emotional experience. His voice seems to reach places words can't, resonating with people on a personal and universal level. That's why many call him not just a singer, but a bridge between cultures and hearts. Today, Dimash is celebrated worldwide as one of the most gifted vocalists of his generation. But to those who know his journey, he is also a reminder of the power of passion, discipline, and authenticity. His story is still unfolding, but one thing is certain. His music has already left a mark that will last for generations: exceptional vocal range. Dimash is celebrated worldwide for his extraordinary six-octave vocal range, stretching from the deep resonance of C2 to the soaring heights of D8. Only a handful of singers in history have ever reached such a span, and Dimash stands out as one of the rare few who can control it with precision. To put this into perspective, his range even surpasses the legendary Mariah Carey, who is renowned for her five-octave voice. What makes Dimash remarkable isn't just the technical feat of hitting those notes, it's how he uses them. He moves seamlessly through chest voice, head voice, falsetto, and the elusive whistle register, often blending them within a single performance. This versatility allows him to shift from the rich warmth of a baritone to the piercing brilliance of a soprano in a way that feels natural and effortless. Some of his most iconic performances highlight this gift. In S.O.S en détresse, the song that first brought him international fame, Dimash glides through delicate falsettos before exploding into powerful high notes that leave audiences stunned. In Opera 2, he unleashes stratospheric whistle tones with breathtaking clarity, proving his voice can rival even operatic instruments. Songs like Adagio and All By Myself showcase his ability to balance technical mastery with raw emotion, making each performance not just a display of range but a storytelling experience. For fans, watching Dimash perform is more than listening to a singer. It's witnessing the full expressive potential of the human voice. His range is not just a number of octaves, it's a canvas on which he paints emotions, bridging classical technique with modern artistry in a way no one else quite can. Musical background and education. Music has always been in Dimash's blood. Born into a family of accomplished performers, he was surrounded by artistry from the very beginning. His father, Arnau Tour, and his mother, Svetlana Aidbayeva, are both honored singers in Kazakhstan, and they recognized and nurtured their son's talents early on. At just 5 years old, Dimash began formal training in piano and voice at the children's studio of Zhubanov Music College in his hometown of Aktobe. Those early lessons shaped not only his technical skills but also his lifelong discipline and love for musical expression. Over the years, he mastered multiple instruments, including piano, drums, and the traditional Kazakh, dombra, while continuing to refine his voice. In 2014, Dimash earned his bachelor's degree in bel canto from the Akhmet Jubanov Aktobe music faculty, a foundation that gave him classical training and control over his extraordinary vocal abilities. His education didn't stop there. Driven by a desire to expand his artistry, he pursued a master's degree in composition at the Kazakh National University of Arts, graduating in 2018. This balance of vocal mastery and compositional knowledge has made Dimash not only a remarkable performer, but also a skilled creator who approaches music with both passion and technical sophistication. Career breakthrough, concert tours, and global recognition. After the whirlwind success of Singer 2017, Dimash's career entered a new era of international touring. In 2017, he launched his first large-scale solo concert, Bastau, beginning in Astana, now Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan. The show was a spectacular production that blended traditional Kazakh music with modern pop and operatic elements, symbolizing Dimash's unique ability to bridge cultures and genres. The concert drew thousands of fans, setting the stage for what would become his trademark, epic live performances that feel more like journeys than concerts. In 2019, Dimash embarked on the Arnau Tour, which further expanded his global reach. Beginning in Kazakhstan, the tour took him to cities across Europe and Asia, including Moscow, London, Prague, and Düsseldorf. Each performance was marked not only by his astonishing vocal delivery, but also by elaborate staging and a deep sense of cultural pride. He frequently performed songs in Kazakh, introducing audiences around the world to the sounds of his homeland. His London concert at the iconic Indigo at the O2 sold out rapidly, demonstrating his growing influence far beyond Central Asia. His live shows became a global phenomenon. In 2021, he staged Arnau Tour, the Great Steppe in arenas across Russia and Eastern Europe, continuing to attract international media coverage and solidifying his status as one of the world's most unique vocalists. His concerts often last several hours, with Dimash performing in multiple languages, including Kazakh, Russian, English, French, Italian, and Mandarin, something very few singers in the world attempt at such a level. The Dears fan community. One of the most remarkable aspects of Dimash's career has been the passionate global fan base he has inspired, affectionately known as the Dears. What started as admiration from Chinese fans during Singer 2017 quickly grew into a worldwide community spanning continents. The Dears are known not only for their devotion to Dimash, but also for their charitable efforts, often organizing humanitarian projects, blood donations, and cultural exchanges in his name. Dimash himself has always maintained a warm and humble relationship with his fans. He frequently addresses them with gratitude, emphasizing that their love and support give him strength to pursue his musical vision. For many Dears, following Dimash is not just about music. It's about being part of a global family that celebrates kindness, cultural diversity, and the universal language of song. Collaborations and continued growth. Dimash's growing fame has led to collaborations with international artists and appearances on global stages. He has performed at the Ebu TV Song Festival in China, the CCTV Spring Festival Gala, and has been invited to events in the United States and Europe. In 2019, he made his U.S. debut in New York City, performing at Arnau, the Great Steppe, in front of an American audience eager to experience his legendary voice. Beyond concerts, Dimash continues to explore his artistry as a songwriter and composer. His singles, such as Your Love, Across Endless Dimensions, and Be With Me, highlight his versatility, moving fluidly from cinematic ballads to upbeat contemporary tracks while always maintaining his signature emotional depth. Musical versatility. Dimash's repertoire is as diverse as his voice. Refusing to be confined to a single category, he effortlessly moves between neoclassical, pop, traditional Kazakh folk, jazz, rock, and even rap-infused elements. This genre-blending approach makes his music feel both universal and deeply personal, appealing to listeners across generations and cultures. One of the most striking aspects of his artistry is his multilingualism. Dimash has performed songs in at least 14 languages, including Kazakh, Russian, English, Chinese, Italian, and French, among others. His ability to adapt to different linguistic and cultural traditions allows him to connect with audiences worldwide, breaking down barriers through the shared experience of music. At the heart of his performances, however, remains a deep pride in his Kazakh heritage. Dimash often features the dombra, a two-string traditional Kazakh instrument, on stage, sometimes even accompanying himself while singing. These moments are more than symbolic. They highlight his commitment to preserving and sharing Kazakhstan's cultural identity with the world. For many international fans, his concerts serve as an introduction to the music, history, and traditions of the Kazakh steppe. By blending global styles with his cultural roots, Dimash has carved out a singular space in the music world, an artist who is at once cosmopolitan and proudly representative of his homeland. Recent achievements and tours, awards and recognition. Among his many honors, one of Dimash's most significant recent achievements came in 2024, when he became the first Central Asian artist to receive the DIAFA Distinctive International Arab Festivals Awards in Dubai. The DIAFA is a prestigious event that celebrates outstanding figures from around the world for their contributions to art, culture, and humanitarian work. Receiving this award not only highlighted Dimash's impact as a musician, but also underscored his role as a cultural ambassador for Kazakhstan and Central Asia. Standing on stage in Dubai, he represented not just himself, but also an entire region that is often underrepresented in the global music industry. His acceptance speech reflected the humility and gratitude he is known for, as he dedicated the honor to his fans and to the promotion of cultural exchange through music. The recognition marked yet another milestone in Dimash's journey, proof that his artistry resonates far beyond borders and languages, and that his influence continues to expand on the global stage. Recognition and awards. In 2025, Dimash was honored with the title of People's Artist of Kyrgyzstan, in recognition of his role in strengthening cultural ties between Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. This prestigious award highlighted not only his extraordinary musical talent, but also his contributions to fostering regional unity and cultural exchange through art. Dimash's performances in Kyrgyzstan, often featuring traditional instruments like the dombra and songs in multiple languages, have helped introduce Kazakh music to wider audiences while celebrating shared Central Asian heritage. By bridging borders with his art, he has become more than a performer. He is a cultural ambassador whose work encourages mutual appreciation and collaboration among neighboring nations. Combined with his other accolades, including the DIAFA Award 2024 in Dubai, the People's Artist honor reflects Dimash's growing influence on both a regional and global scale, cementing his position as one of the most impactful artists of his generation. In addition to his artistic achievements, Dimash's contributions to music and cultural diplomacy have earned him numerous international honors. In 2023, he was awarded the University Chancellor's Medal from City University, Malaysia, a prestigious accolade recognizing individuals who have made outstanding contributions to their fields while inspiring and influencing people globally. The award highlighted Dimash's impact not only as a performer, but also as a role model and cultural ambassador. His music, which seamlessly blends technical brilliance with emotional depth, has resonated with audiences around the world, demonstrating the power of art to unite diverse cultures. Receiving such recognition from an academic institution underscores the respect he commands across both artistic and intellectual spheres. Combined with his 2024 DIAFA Award in Dubai and the 2025 title of People's Artist of Kyrgyzstan, this honor reflects Dimash's growing legacy as an artist whose influence transcends borders, languages, and genres. In 2025, Dimash was also honored with the People's Favorite Award in Kazakhstan, a testament to his enduring popularity and deep connection with audiences in his homeland. Unlike many accolades that recognize technical skill or international influence, this award reflects the love and admiration of ordinary people, fans who have followed his journey from a young musical prodigy in Aktobe to a global superstar. Receiving the People's Favorite Award highlighted not only Dimash's exceptional talent, but also the heartfelt impact of his music. His ability to evoke emotion, celebrate Kazakh culture, and connect across languages and generations has made him a cherished figure in Kazakhstan, as well as an inspiration to aspiring artists throughout Central Asia. When combined with his other major recognitions, such as the University Chancellor's Medal from City University, Malaysia 2023, the DIAFA Award in Dubai 2024, and the People's Artist of Kyrgyzstan 2025. This honor underscores Dimash's unique role as both a national treasure and an international cultural ambassador. Current tour activity. Dimash is currently on his Stranger World Tour for 2025, with scheduled performances including New York City, October 5th, 2025, Mexico City, October 8th, 2025, Barcelona, November 8th, 2025, London, OVO Arena Wembley, November 12th, 2025, Berlin, November 14th, 2025, Riga, December 12th, 2025. Discography. Major albums. In 2019, Dimash released his album ID, a showcase of his extraordinary vocal range and genre-spanning artistry. The album features 11 to 15 tracks, including fan favorites such as War and Peace, The Crown, and Screaming. Each song demonstrates Dimash's ability to blend classical technique with contemporary pop, rock, and theatrical elements, creating a listening experience that is both emotionally powerful and musically diverse. ID reflects not only his technical mastery, but also his personal artistic vision, with songs that explore themes of love, struggle, and triumph. The album received international attention, further cementing Dimash's reputation as an artist capable of connecting with audiences across cultures and musical tastes. In 2021, Dimash collaborated with renowned Russian composer and producer Igor Krutoy to release the album Dimash Qudaibergen and Igor Krutoy. The album features 13 tracks, including standout pieces such as Love of Tired Swans and Ave Maria. This collaboration allowed Dimash to explore a rich fusion of classical and contemporary styles, showcasing his dramatic vocal range and emotional expressiveness. The album highlights Dimash's versatility as an artist, moving effortlessly between operatic arias, romantic ballads, and cinematic compositions. It also deepened his presence in the Russian and international music markets, reinforcing his reputation as a global performer who can bridge cultures and musical traditions through collaboration. In 2025, Dimash released his latest album, Tau Ishinde, marking another milestone in his ever-evolving musical journey. This album reflects both his artistic maturity and his commitment to blending contemporary sounds with his Kazakh heritage. Featuring a mix of powerful ballads, dynamic pop tracks, and moments highlighting traditional instruments like the dombra, Tau Ishinde showcases Dimash's signature vocal range and emotional depth. Fans and critics alike have praised the album for its innovative arrangements, multilingual performances, and the seamless fusion of modern and traditional musical elements. Tau Ishinde not only reinforces Dimash's position as a global music icon, but also celebrates his roots, offering listeners a deeply personal glimpse into his artistry and cultural identity. Popular singles. S.O.S détresse, his most popular song with over 24.8 million streams on Spotify. Stranger, title track of his current world tour with over 6.4 million streams. Smoke 2024, recent release that climbed us charts, reaching number 32 on iTunes Top 100. Cultural impact. Beyond his extraordinary musical achievements, Dimash has emerged as a prominent cultural ambassador for Kazakhstan. Through his performances, interviews, and global outreach, he actively promotes Kazakh culture, language, and values to international audiences. Whether singing in Kazakh, incorporating traditional instruments like the dombra, or weaving elements of his heritage into modern compositions, Dimash showcases the richness and diversity of his homeland's artistic traditions. His global success has also become a form of soft power diplomacy, strengthening Kazakhstan's cultural influence and helping the country forge connections on the international stage. Recognizing his contributions, the government of Kazakhstan officially supports Dimash in this role, acknowledging that his work transcends entertainment. It is a celebration of national identity and a bridge between cultures. For many, Dimash embodies both the spirit of a modern, dynamic Kazakhstan and the enduring beauty of its traditions. Performance highlights. Dimash has graced some of the world's most prestigious stages, captivating audiences with his extraordinary talent and charisma. He has performed at iconic venues such as the Kremlin Palace in Moscow, Barclays Center in New York, and Meridian Hall in Toronto. His concerts are often grand productions that blend visual spectacle with musical mastery, leaving audiences awestruck. Among his most notable performances are collaborations with legendary tenor Placido Domingo and world-renowned cellist Hauser, whose joint performance went viral on social media, further cementing Dimash's international recognition. In Almaty, Kazakhstan, he performed in front of nearly 30,000 fans from 68 nations, a testament to his global appeal and the universal language of his music. Dimash's reach extends beyond live performances. With over 267,517 monthly listeners on Spotify and millions of views on his YouTube performances, he continues to captivate fans worldwide. His unique fusion of classical training, contemporary music, and traditional Kazakh elements allows him to transcend genres and cultures, connecting deeply with listeners from every corner of the globe.